All right, let's dive right into a topic that is fundamentally changing the professional world, AI fluency. And look, this isn't just another tech buzzword. It's quickly becoming the new baseline for staying relevant in your career. We're going to break down exactly what that means for you right here, right now.
This statement really says it all, doesn't it? It's powerful, it's direct, and it pretty much sets the stage for our entire conversation. The argument here is that being proficient with AI is becoming as basic as, say, reading or writing in the workplace. It's the new ticket to get in the door.
So, okay, what does it actually mean when we call something a new baseline? Let's unpack that big idea and connect it to your everyday work life. You know, the best way to wrap your head around this is to just look back a little bit. Remember when knowing how to type or how to use a basic computer program was a special skill? You'd actually list that on your resume? But over time, that just became an expectation, a given. Well, that exact same thing is happening right now with AI.
Let's actually dig into this parallel a little more, because if you understand what happened then, you'll totally get what's happening now. It makes this whole AI fluency thing feel a lot less abstract and a lot more real. I mean, look at this comparison. It's so clear. 20 years ago, computer literacy, that's what separated candidates. It showed you could adapt to a new way of working. Well, fast forward to today, and AI fluency is playing that exact same role. It's not just about using a new gadget, it's a signal that you're ready for what's next in your field.
And please, make no mistake, this is not some theoretical far-off future we're talking about. This shift is happening in real time. It's all around us. And you could see just how widespread it is already. I mean, think about it. In healthcare, doctors are using AI to find patterns in scans that the human eye might miss, which means earlier diagnoses. In marketing, AI is predicting which ads will work before a company spends a single dollar. It's already woven deep into the fabric of how these jobs get done.
So this brings us to a more urgent point. Because AI is getting so deeply integrated, just thinking of it as another tool you can learn is kind of missing the point. We need to frame this in a whole different way.
Right, so the really crucial takeaway here is to see this as less of a skill for getting ahead and more of a strategy for professional survival. Knowing what AI can do, how to work with it, and what its limits are, that's becoming absolutely essential just to stay in the game.
This raises a huge question for every single one of us, right? Personally, professionally. When a change this big comes along, it always creates a fork in the road. So what does that choice actually look like?
And honestly, the choice couldn't be more stark. On one side, you have people who are adapting. They're learning to be collaborators with AI, guiding it, refining its work, and using it to do amazing things. They're the ones staying ahead of the curve. And on the other path, you have inaction, ignoring it. And in an environment that's changing this fast, standing still is basically the same as being left behind.
Okay, so that sounds pretty high stakes. I get it. So what do we do about it? Let's talk about the path forward, because it is absolutely not as scary or as complicated as you might think. It's actually really actionable, and it's for everyone. And this is the most empowering part of this whole thing. You don't need to go get a PhD in computer science. You don't need to be an engineer. There's a clear, totally manageable path for anyone to get the fluency they need to thrive.
And it really just boils down to these three things. First, continuous learning. This can be as simple as just following a newsletter about AI. Second, experimentation. You got to get your hands dirty. Don't just read about it, try it. Spend just 10 minutes this week using an AI tool. And third, and maybe this is the biggest one, an open mindset. You have to be willing to let go of an old way of doing things if a new tool can do it better. It's about adaptation, not just adoption.
So, this all brings us right back to you. This isn't just information. It's really a call to action. Your own path forward starts with one single step. So what's your first step going to be?